shouldn't have had the chance. The first time that we've seen Tabern really blow it on his own throw, and perhaps a bit of confidence returning to the Canadian.
Yes, he's been let back in. Tabern had a dart at a double in the 7th and a 2 in the 8th there. And as we mentioned earlier on, that John Part needed to take this session, but Tabern seems determined with darts like that one to halt the rot and win a leg against the throw. Another break, the highest checkout, as you can see. Nothing much to get excited about, but
tell you what though, Dave, they were terrific darts on the treble 19 from John Part just after Tabern hit a maximum. If Part can just hang on to his throw here, then perhaps doubts will start creeping into the mind of Alan Tabern. And the one thing you've got to say about Part in the world of darts, he is a scrapper. And the amount of times that we've seen him come back from impossible situations to win matches.
Yes, he's a clever counter-puncher.
140.
Very useful for Tabern. John Part will be doing exceptionally well to win this leg. And he had the throw, remember. Oh, it was a face saver. The third dart, treble 18, still left himself on a bogey. Got to aim high.
60.
It's astonishing, isn't it? I mean, one of the best counters, normally one of the best finishers, and he's not been able to do either.
89. Alan, you require 40.
Here we go, Dave. In the 9th leg, and John Part has left himself on a bogey on 4 occasions. Unheard of. Oh,
20.
but all of a sudden, he's got another chance. I mean, a look of bewilderment on the face of Tabern, who couldn't miss in the first half a dozen legs.
That's absolutely correct. And Part is the kind of player who would take his chances like that, and that's 3 successive legs that Tabern has left the door open, and 3 times Part has said thank you very much, just like that.
It's all change, isn't it? For the first 6 legs, Alan Tabern couldn't
60.
miss and John Part couldn't hit, and now it's the other way round. It can change so quickly.
$134.
Impressive on the cover shots on the treble 19. Bit of pressure now on Tabern, the odd loose dart, just like that.
And his body language isn't very positive as well.
Well, what was it you were saying at the start of this little session? Part has to win it 4-1. Well, his second maximum rather, and he's got a great chance of winning this session 4-1, and he'll be right back in it. 6-0 down, remember.
60.
Alan Tabern will be thinking, maybe I should dress up as Father Christmas. I've handed this one a route back in.
131.
Well, the last 3 legs, he's looked a different player. Yes, we've seen Tabern missing doubles, but John Part here, a possible 11-darter against the throw.
Yeah. Well, you don't give gifts to the world champion and a player of Part's class. Looking. Double 18 now. And his finishing is that much more slicker now. And he's done just what he needed to do. Took the session. He's right back in this match. As he goes into the break, you'll see how the rest of the match unfolds in a moment of sharpshooters.
Game on.
Van Gerwen against Mardle. What a match that could be. It's been a pretty good recovery here from John Part. Alan Tabern, the saint for 6 legs, the sinner for the last 4.
Well, yes, he was on the roller coaster, and it was on a downward spiral, and Part right back in this match, although he's not even averaging 90, and he's only hit
58.
4 doubles out of 21, 19%. So it's a very mediocre display thus far from Part, and he'll be happy because he knows he's right back in the game.
Yeah, early doors,
99.
Tabern, when he was 6-0 up, the 6 winning doubles came from 8 attempts. Since then, he's had 6 more attempts and missed them all, which is why
54.
John Part is back in it.
And you just can't afford to allow
140.
a player of John Part's all-round ability. If you give him gifts, he'll clobber you.
96.
Again, he's left a bogey number. This is quite astonishing. Part, what's that, 4, 5, 6 times he's left himself on a bogey. This is one of the most digital counters in the darts arena.
The best counter in the darts
96.
arena. Not today. So to pull another one back, this will be 5 consecutive legs for the world champion. Wrong bed.
John Part could afford to be just a tad nonchalant there, because Tabern's a long way behind, but 180 would wrap out a reminder that he isn't finished in this leg.
100.
And John Part will be hoping his doubling touch, which deserted him early on, but was returning in the last session, will be back upper or lower. Double 8 here next door. And worrying times again for the Canadian.
A leg that he should have won with ease, and all of a sudden Tabern here at 112, more than capable. Still needs the treble. Double 16, a real, this would hurt Part, and it does. A cruel blow for the world champion, but